A flooring update, I mean, is huge. It can totally transform the look of your home. Hi, thanks for tuning in to another Designer Chat. My name is Mia Farrell. I'm a designer at ACo. I'm here to help you love where you live, and I'm here every week talking all things design with our favorite industry partners. Today, though, I'm joined by members of our own ACo family. I've got Klaus Wittern, our production manager, and David Robertson, flooring extraordinaire and go-to salesperson for all things flooring. Thanks so much for joining me today, guys.
Yeah, thanks for having us on.
Yeah,
Absolutely. Thank you.
absolutely. You know, we've been living in a weird time. There's been some strange supply chain issues, things like that we've come across where we've had to kind of pivot and things have been drawn out a little bit longer than we would typically like to see. I think that that's kind of across the board. It's not anything that we're afraid to talk about. But one thing that we can sometimes make happen a lot more quickly is flooring. So let's talk about that.
Yeah, supply chain issues have been a struggle. Typically what you can see as far as delivery times are 6 to 7 weeks after contract. The longer it takes to make selections, the longer that process can drag out. But sometimes we can get it in as fast as 4 weeks after contract, but it's not guaranteed like that.
Right, kind of depends on the material, right? So
Yeah,
it's a matter of checking stock on the options that you're narrowing down to, and sometimes maybe that can make or break the decision, right?
Yeah.
If one is in stock and one is not, then maybe that guides the decision making.
And one thing that sets us apart is in-house we are going to check those selections.
Sure.
So we're going to make sure those are available so we don't have hiccups like,
Yeah.
uh-oh, this one's not available. You're going to know that up front before you
Absolutely.
sign the contract.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would echo that. There's, you know, some of these projects will drag on for, you know, an extended period of time just waiting for the material. But if you're looking to still do something in 2021 and all you're looking to do is flooring and a couple other things, as long as it's really not cabinetry, we can still make that happen.
Yeah, I think that it's a great thing to focus on, right? Because a flooring update, I mean, is huge. It can totally transform the look of your home and the feel of your home, and to really get that, you know, if you've got carpet and all these transitions, to pull all that up and do one material throughout, it's a really common thing that we see these days. It can really change the feel of your house. And so if we can knock something like that out really quickly, then by all means, let's do it.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the most common thing that people will do is they'll want one flooring throughout their house, and it does really relax the area. I get so many phone calls from people that have 3 different floorings when they walk in, and they're like,
Right.
It's like a quilt in my house, and so yeah.
Yeah, it opens up the space more if you're doing one homogeneous flooring product throughout the whole thing.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's great. Well, to close this out, let's talk about something that sets ACo apart from anybody else that would install flooring.
One, people get a project manager assigned to every job, and so we handle the whole scope of the process. So a lot of companies will have third-party sales companies, third-party installers, and we've had the same installer since 2014 that I know of. And so our guys are great. We pay them a little bit more than a lot of places do, and so we're able to keep our guys around. We have great installers and a single point of contact for our jobs.
Yeah, the other thing that we're going to do is make sure to always follow the manufacturer's specs for how the flooring needs to be laid and installed, as well as the substrate that is underneath the flooring, which with today's LVP products is absolutely critical to making sure that at the end of the day the locking mechanisms stay together and that you don't have waves going through your floor.
Yep.
So we're going to make sure that the subfloor is correct. If it's not correct, we're going to make it correct before we install the flooring on top of it, and then we're going to put it together exactly the way that the manufacturer specifies to do so. And at the end of the day, you're going to love your new flooring project.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
That's great.
That's a huge thing. What Klaus brought up is that the most important part of your floor is the part you don't see.
Yep.
Because
Very
if
true.
you can put a floor in and a year later have to replace it if you don't get that part right.
Thank you so much for being here today, guys. Appreciate your time. And if you at home have flooring projects that you want to tackle, head to our website, liveaco.com. There's a flooring visualizer where you can superimpose pictures of flooring to really get a feel for how we can transform the look of your space with everything that we've just been talking about. And give us a call if you're ready to tackle. Thanks so much, guys.
You're welcome. Thank you.